Hello people of YouTube, and welcome to a video about success and how luck influences success. First of all, what is success? Many people say that having success is having a good job, a job that pays very well, having a lot of money, driving big cars, having a lot of friends. But there are also people that say that having success means achieving what you truly want to achieve. So fulfilling your dreams, if you will. And well, because that is my definition of success as well, obviously, let's base the rest of this video on that definition. There are, of course, many factors that influence being successful. The first one, I think, is how bad you want to achieve the goal you set out in order to make you successful. In an extent to that, there is how much you are willing to do or even give up in order to reach that goal. And then the last one that I am going to mention is the factor luck. Does luck influence success? What even is luck? It's a difficult word to define, but I will try it for you. I'd say that luck is a series of events starting billions and billions of years ago, leading up to this moment and presenting you with an ideal situation at the moment that you need it. I think that sounds quite reasonable. So let's go over a few examples from my own life. What I feel would make me successful and how luck is already influencing that success. As many of you already know, my ultimate goal is to become a professional, independent filmmaker, if possible, on this beautiful platform called YouTube. How do I know this though? I would say that there has been a truckload of luck involved in me finding out that that is what I want to do when I grow up. When I was a lot younger, I always had the idea of starting a campsite in the south of France. That seemed lovely, like the perfect job. Sort of a permanent vacation, while still making money at the same time. I actually had the whole thing planned already. I was going to study international business and languages at the university nearby, after which I would pack my bags and move my ass to France. However, then in high school at some point, I wrote a paper on that subject. And that paper made me realize that it would probably become a very stressful mission to set up a campsite in France. Let alone the financial mess it would have brought me. So that plan got scratched. And I wouldn't need international business and languages anymore. But what would I go study then? Well, I liked writing, taking pictures occasionally, presenting stuff. I liked all of that. So I ended up picking a major in communication. The second term of the first year of communication was themed around filmmaking and photography and graphics design and that sort of stuff. And filmmaking in particular was the best subject I ever took. That was primary school, high school and university combined. I loved that subject to death. So let's look back at all this, shall we? Hadn't I loved France so much when I was little, and hadn't I wanted to start a campsite there, and hadn't I written a paper on that in high school, and then hadn't that been such a disappointment? Hadn't I chosen communication? Hell, we can even make this a lot bigger. What if my grandparents had all been born one day later? Or what if the Big Bang would have been even bigger? Who knows? All of this stuff hadn't had happened, and I would have not sat here whilst knowing that I want to become a professional independent filmmaker at some point. So now I know my goals, and I feel quite lucky for actually knowing them, because I do know a lot of people that don't still know what they want to become when they grow up. But yeah, when it comes to achieving my goals, I can tell you that I feel rather unlucky and I am not nearly successful yet. Let's just quickly go over it. Even though I am quite well capable of teaching myself a lot of stuff when it comes to filmmaking, I feel like I need to study film in order to stand out at making film. Now, obviously, film studies are not at all nearby and they are hella expensive. I don't exactly come from a rich family, so I can't follow the study that I would love to do. Which makes my path to becoming successful a lot more challenging, to say the least. So let's wrap it all up and answer the question that I asked in the beginning of this video. Yes, luck definitely influences success, but misfortune is a big factor as well. Just fight for what you truly stand for and you will get there, no matter how much the odds are or are not in your favor. Thank you. So I feel like I might need to give you a little bit of context toward this video. Last semester I wrote a speech for a presentation class in communication as well, and I wrote this speech about luck and how luck influences success, and I really liked the text of that speech. So I altered it a tiny bit to make it more suitable for YouTube. Yeah, there you have it. That was my speech sort of thing about how luck influences success. Now, if you want to subscribe to my channel and watch more of this stuff, you can do that by clicking over here. And if you want to watch my previous video, I think that button is over here-ish. So that's gonna be it. I'm gonna be off now. Thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to randomly push some of the positive buttons down below. And I will see you next time. Ciao!